Right, so we've just got a three-person party going, and I just wanted to talk about the sort of late game sort of ways to make gold. There's a couple methods. So some people like to grind the stags and the boars so they can get the lost hunter sack to try and get the love letter, because they sell for like 40 to 50k still at the minute. But my favourite way is to grind skeletons, and so we're doing this with two priests and a warrior. The warrior is full attack power, I'm full magic power, and I'm a priest, and the other priest is full CDR, so cooldown reduction, which is pretty sweet. I'll be going full cooldown reduction come the next updates. I believe the level cap's going up to level 55, so that's going to be a pretty decent percentage taken off the cooldown reduction timer. But I think I've been here for probably 20-30 minutes doing this with these three guys. We've got a pretty OP little team, to be honest, the two priests and a warrior. But we'll just clear this pool and I'll show you guys my inventory. So yeah, I've got 1,100 gold, 2 arps, a key, bunch of bones. Yeah, not a bad way to make gold. Obviously I'm going for strong boxes and keys to try and get the ancient glaive, because they still go for about 30,000. I've done that a few times so far. I've managed to buy myself a love letter and a few other bits and bobs here and there, mostly cotton. For some reason I've decided to start collecting cotton, but I'm trying to buy it at 3 gold each and sell it for 3.5 or 4 gold. Seems to be a decent little way to make money on the side. So Kira's asking if in the next update the priest is going to get a nerf. So I've not personally heard anything from the devs about nerfing the priest yet. I think early game it seems like the priest is quite strong, because obviously we can heal and deal damage at the same time. But I couldn't come up here and pull big crowds like this on my own. I think the warrior can probably pull the most at once, being about 5 or 6 maybe if you're lucky. I can pull about 3 or 4 sort of consistently without dying, and then I think the rogue can only pull about 2 skeletons at a time without dying. Coming with the heals. So yeah, honestly, if you guys are coming up here and doing this, even just as a pair, I did my first video on a priest and whatever other class. As long as you've got a priest in your team, really, you can pull in whatever kind of sizes you want. Where there's 3 of us, we can pull in larger crowds just because we can spread out and then all come together. We're not really getting much XP, in all honesty, but we're chipping away at it. Ideally, really, once you get to like level 18, 19, you want to be farming the elder stag for XP, but we're here for gold, so we don't really care. I'll happily kill the level 14 skeletons just as long as the others. Yeah, Kira hopes they don't get nerfed, and I do as well. I can see the devs doing it just through player backlash from everyone saying that the priest is OP and the rogue is the weakest class, but the rogue's getting a invisibility sort of skill with the next one, which is going to be really OP, especially when PvP comes out. I think people are sleeping on that. And obviously the priest seems strong in PvE, but come to PvP, you're going to have to be a pretty good priest. You're going to have to make sure you position yourself well and you've got a good party if you don't want to be dying constantly. And later game as well, we're going to suffer through not dealing as much damage. It's as simple as that. So it's a good one to start out with. But for late game, you're probably going to want to be a warrior or a mage at the minute. And I imagine if you're a sort of PvP nerd, you're probably going to want to play the rogue. Let's have another look and see how much the gold's gone up just in the time that I've been talking. So I can't remember what it was before, but you guys will be able to see. Obviously sell all the bones as well. I'm holding out for those strong boxes. So yeah, we've still got just one key. Obviously the copper's pretty good as well, because then you can just go and farm coal, and then you've got an endless stream of copper. It just helps with the mining skill as well. Yeah, we'll accept their friend request. Hopefully that doesn't mean they are just about to leave, because I've just had a coffee and I plan on sitting here for a good couple of hours this morning. Well, I've got nothing better to do.